Namaskar. So what is attachment? Attachment is a mental tendency, or in yoga we call those mental tendencies vrittis. A feeling, an emotion. It is the vritti of Manipura chakra. It is the queen of the Manipura chakra. The stronger the attachment is, the most strongly other vrittis will also express. This vritti of attachment, it gives a lot of suffering. It gives pain. The less the attachment becomes, the more you control the situations of life, the more you have power over yourself and over your situations, and more you are peaceful, motivated. You know, Manipura chakra is a fire element. This fire can give warmth, can give digestive power, can give energy. But this fire also can lick you from within until you become like ash, become empty. That fire is constantly licking you with the negative emotions of the Manipura chakra. There are 10 emotions here. They are, one is shame, another one is revengefulness. I want to give pain to those people who have given pain to me. Then jealousy. Then you can also become, one tendency is apathy. I don't want to do anything. I don't have energy for anything. Just want to lie down and suffer silently, not to move and not to do anything. Then there is melancholy. Sometimes due to traumatic experience, the person's worldview changes. Yeah, if the, let's say, men hurt you, then you believe all men are bad. If the woman hurt you, you believe all the women are bad, and like this, so on and so on. Somebody, the business partner hurt you, you believe like there is no honesty in this world. So this melancholy is a distorted vision of the world as a very dark place. Is also a tendency in Manipura chakra. Then there is anger, irritation. You feel like then deep desire also grows from attachment. When you keep some object close to you, slowly you develop attachment to that object. And then whether it is object, material object, or it is a human being, and then you desire very strongly that object. And what is this desire? It's like, if I cannot get what I want, I suffer a lot. So this nature of emotion. Then attachment itself. Attachment itself is the vritti. And then hatred and fear. So this, you can imagine all the dark, your shadow, your dark side of the force, then Manipura chakra. And they're all activated, they're all aggravated with the increasing of attachment. Like, you can be very rational with the people whom you don't know, but sometimes very irrational with your family, whom you love very much and very attached with. But you cannot behave in a balanced way, because attachment to the near ones is much bigger than to the far ones, the distant ones. So what to do about this attachment? The more you overcome the attachment, if you're able to overpower this attachment, you gain freedom, personal freedom over yourself and over the situations in life. So how to overcome? There are physical methods. One is asanas. All the emotions, they're connected with the hormonal secretions. So affecting the glands, you will affect also mental tendencies. So such asanas as Mayurasana, peacock posture, as Chakrasana, bridge posture, Utthata Paschimottanasana, when you fold yourself like this, Matsyendrasana, twisting. So all these exercises, they're very, very helpful to go through difficult periods, especially like, for example, you have lost something in your business. You constantly think about those things. And thinking gives pain to you. Why do you think? It gives pain to you. What do you gain from that? You lose energy. You lose your well-being, your mental health, your physical health. You lose everything. What does it give you in return? Because physical health you also lose. Your digestion will become very weak and lose motion. Whatever you eat just comes out. This is from very intense over activity of the vrittis in Manipura chakra. You gain that condition and you become physically weak. Your hands become cold. Your feet become cold. So why you think? Why do you think? There is a story I told many times. Disciple asks the teacher, Master, explain me the nature of attachment. Come with me. So they go to the forest and then Master is shouting, ah! And then he runs into the tree. And the tree is full of twigs and the bark is very rough. And he's just like, ah! And his whole skin is, distorted with the bark of the tree. And he's, help me! Save me! This tree is giving me so much pain. The disciple was very shocked. He is coming around the teacher and then he said, Master, forgive me my ignorance, but it is not the tree that causing pain to you. You are holding the tree. Let go of this tree. And he said, okay, this is the nature of attachment. Understand now? Oh, thank you. So, this business partner gives so much pain to me. Yeah. This is attachment. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. And every thought, it's like a fire within, licks you from within, transforming your vital force into ashes, your health into ashes. So you need to give up on that. So how to give up on attachment? First, it is one kind of skill in the mind. You can practice starting with 1 minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. That skill is like your hand is very tense like that. And then you just, what you do? Just relax it. It is a skill of letting go. Let go. How to let go? I don't know how to let go. Train yourself in the mind. The moment you noticed, okay, I am thinking again about this. Just take 1 moment, breathe in, and relax. And just try to be relaxed for 30 seconds. Then again be relaxed for 1 minute, then again be relaxed for 5 minutes. Just release this tension. And be relaxed. So this is releasing. Of course, meditation helps, because in meditation is the constant fight with attachment. To control attachment, you cannot extinguish attachment. You cannot remove it from your body and mind. Impossible. It is a part of you. It will always be there. But you can control it. You can use it for your benefit also. So what is meditation? Meditation practice is based on pratyahara dharana dhyana. Pratyahara means letting go. Pratyahara means withdrawal of the mind from the objects of attachment in the external world. In meditation there are 3 processes. They are called shuddhis, or mental purifications. Purifications from what? Purifications from attachment. First purification is the purification of attachment from the external objects. Second purification is the purification from attachment to your own body. And third purification is the purification of from attachment from your own thoughts, your own concepts, mental patterns. So meditation is a constant fight to control that attachment. So once you letting go, but it's like, you see, it's like magnet. You pull it away from the magnetic force. Then you have to stick it somewhere. Otherwise it will be whoop, and again it goes to the same place. So you need to take it from here and put it here. There was this rice farmer. No rice farmer. There was a spiritual teacher. And he was in a farm planting the rice. And then the disciple asked him, "Teacher, explain me spirituality. What is spirituality?" He said, "Okay, I will explain you. You see this rice seedling. You take it from here and you put it here." This is spirituality. What is that? You take it from here, put it here. You take your mind from material world and you put it into the spiritual world. Let go of material attachment and connect with the spiritual attachment. We seek security. We don't want to be insecure. We don't want to have any fear, which is also Manipura chakra. So how to be secure? By attaching yourself to something which is everlasting, which cannot betray you. Human beings easily betray you. Because why? Because they are not attached to anything eternal. They are attached to the emotions. Today he is very good with you, he loves you so much, he can do everything for you. Tomorrow he is your worst enemy. So how you can rely on human beings? You cannot. But if you rely on something more eternal, for example, principles, you follow a set of principles in life and you don't betray your principles. Principles cannot betray you. They are always there. Or more eternal, you rely on God for your happiness and for your safety and for your everything. Sometimes it sounds very strange. How is it possible? But you develop that ability. So in meditation, I tell you how it goes. Just today I spoke with my students, and there's one of them is going through deep purification and suffering so much from different emotions like anger, and it's coming up in the process of purification. And I'm just sympathizing and empathizing. And then I tell what I do in this situation. Like, when you're in a state of conflict, let's say somebody betrayed you, or somebody mistreated you, somebody was unjust with you. So your mind is just there. It is going to that person, to those painful words. You feel different things. You feel injustice. You feel revenge. I want this person understand what he has done. No? You feel, because you want to satisfy your revenge. Like my grandmother, she used to say, sometimes she was so upset with the family, because family also, they don't listen to her and they do wrong things. My father, she was so upset with my father, her son. Then with us sometimes, me and my sister, and then she's crying and she's like, "I don't need anything. I will just take one bag and I will go." And I will find. And she was like an old Orthodox Christian. There was one spiritual community that she was following. She said, "I will go there. They're living in the forest. I will join them. They will accept me. I need nothing. You live, you keep everything. I just take one bag and I go." So behind those words is the feeling of injustice and the feeling that I will take revenge on you by leaving you. Then you will realize, oh, what have we done? We have made our grandmother upset. So this, and so many thoughts like that is going through our mind. We feel angry, we feel revengeful. Fear also is there. And so many sadness, so much sadness is there. So you keep going with that. You keep going. Now you are trying to meditate. But the mind doesn't want to think about meditation. It wants to, curiously, it doesn't want to think of something that will give you happiness. It wants to think of something that will give you unhappiness. And it wants to go like deeper and ever deeper into my unhappiness to really feel the full extent of your offense. Like that. You're trying to really dig inside. So in meditation, you have to fight. You meditate, and then 90% of this garbage is going on in the mind. But then you, with a tremendous focus, with tremendous willpower, you try to manifest that consciousness. You call with all your might to that consciousness within. And then slowly, once you focus on that, the divine consciousness comes. Of course, you need instruments. You need the technique of meditation. You need mantra. You need dhyana image. Then it comes and it heals you. It heals you. I tell to my friends, I say, with my mind, it is almost impossible to have faith, because my mind is so skeptical, my mind is so critical. So my first reaction when I know something new is rejection. I'm very skeptical. And something like unknown, spiritual, I'm very skeptical about it. But I tell them, I have faith, personally, myself. It is totally based on experience. It's completely nothing to do with my intellectual understanding. Because with one intellectual idea, I will give you 3 intellectual ideas that are against this. But when I see like this, when my mind in the state of suffering, during meditation, I invoke that spiritual consciousness, I bring it, and then I feel healed, and I feel motivated, and I feel stronger, and I will feel happy also. There is a very nice story about one disciple of our guru. We have a very unique and very special guru. His name is Shishyanandamurti. He lived from 1921 to 1990. But he was a phenomenal spiritual figure. His very image, his very body is just healing. So one disciple, he suffered in his work because he was working like a tax collector, something like that. But in fact, it was not any tax office. It was a tax office, but in fact, you can say a racketeer team. They would go and collect taxes. They would extort money from people, innocent people in India. And all the corrupt, everybody is corrupt. Only he hates these kind of things. He hates cheating, he hates this abuse of people. Very honest, fundamentally honest person. And then his boss, he says, okay, every month you have to give me this much money. He says, how I give you this much money? My salary is so little. I cannot. How I will survive? He said, what salary you're talking? You go collect from people. He said, I will never do this in my life. I don't collect from anybody. I cannot give it to you also. So then this boss started to manipulate him. He said, oh, well, if you not do, then here we all, in the same team, we will write a report against you in police. And we will report that you are the biggest corrupt person here in our office. And then you will put in jail. So think twice before you refuse me. So he was going through you imagine, situation. With this kind of situation, every person will feel very, and he's constantly thinking about this, about his boss and hating and, he's boiling within. And he had a friend, established meditator, and his name was Chandranath. So he would always unload to him, oh, I have this trouble, that trouble. And then he would listen to him patiently. But then one day he got fed up with him. He said, I'm tired of your complaining. Even if God wants to give me trouble, he has to think twice. This Chandranath said. And this guy, he was shocked to hear, how is it possible? He's not afraid of anything. Even God, what power he got to say like this? So they were together he was visiting this Chandranath, and Chandranath went to do meditation, and he sat there on the couch and started to think very deeply. And it's like mystical story, very unusual story. He started to think deeply. What power did he get? Why he is so fearless? And suddenly, as he was thinking, the image started to appear in his mind. And he saw a beautiful man with a beautiful face, with white clothes, with eyeglasses. Very resplendent face. So he was watching like this in wonder. Why is happening like this? I don't know. And as he was watching, all trouble gone away. He was soothed, he was consoled, and he became completely peaceful and happy. Then he became very interested, then image disappeared, and then they were dining with this Chandranath. And Chandranath, can I ask you a question? Do you have a guru? He said, yes, I do, but I am forbidden to talk about him. He only teaches me very privately, and he wants to remain private person, secret person. He doesn't allow us to speak to anybody about him. Okay, don't speak. I will speak. Then he described everything in details. And then Chandranath was getting more and more surprised. He said, wow, if you know him so intimately, how is it possible that last half a year you have been giving me your saga of your sufferings? And he said, yeah, it's true. When I was thinking of him, all my troubles disappeared. Oh, I want to get initiation from him. I want to become his disciple. Chandranath said, no, this is not possible. Many people waiting for 1 year, they're not getting initiation. No. You go and request on my behalf. If you are really my friend. You go. He said, okay, maybe I will go next week. I need to change my plans. No, you go now. Now catch the last train and go. Ask him. He said, I'm not guaranteeing you anything because he will refuse. No, you go ask. He said, okay, I will go, but don't expect. So he went, and then he comes to the guru, and then they exchange some politeness, and then guru asks, I know you have come on the behalf of your friend, right? He said, yes. He wants initiation, right? Yeah. And before that, this Nagina, the would-be disciple, he's saying, tell to your guru that I am a rough, bold man who never bow down before anybody. Now I bow down to him. Very touching. To me, I don't know, somehow when I say this, it brings tears to my eyes. Now I bow down to him. So, then Guru says, he already accepted me in his heart. So initiation only formality. The moment he accepted me, I have accepted him. Tell him yes. And tell him that everything is going to be okay. And then from that moment, he became so courageous. Even in adverse circumstances, he would just remain, peaceful and in complete satisfaction, in complete faith that nothing can happen to him. So that is, that is the story. So now, our guru, he left the body, but still we take initiation from him through the media of Acharya. Like there is a process how to do. So there is this only spiritual presence, and then the photograph. So sometimes when I'm in the situation of very pain, I will look at that image. I will close my eyes and again I will look in my mind. And then once the image starts to appear in my mind, the sorrow starts to disappear. So this, you take the rice from here and you put it here. Take from here and you put it here. take away from your trouble and put into the spirituality. With mantra, you think of cosmic consciousness. Yeah, so this is the essence, dealing with attachment. And the more you are relying with your happiness on the divine, I know, for me, very clear. If I want to be happy, I must do meditation. When my meditation goes a little bit kind of automatic and little bit like formality, then I just become unhappy. When the mind reconnects with the world, like, okay, I'm thinking about this trouble, those complications, and I have so many things to do in the world. I am very busy, very actually busy. It's like I don't have holidays, so I work constantly. So if I start to do meditation like this, formality, okay, quickly then go eat, then go work, then just my happiness meter goes down, because mind reconnects with the physical world. It becomes dependent on the physical world for happiness. And that happiness is very unstable. The world is just going up and down, up and down. So you, when you're going up and down together with the world, you become very burned out. You become very exhausted. This fire of Manipura chakra eats you from within. It should eat your food. It should not eat you. In Anahata chakra, there is a different fire, inspiring, motivational. This Anahata chakra opens up when you become spiritual. But when you connect with the world very strongly and when you become attached to the world, this fire eats you, destroys you. So for me, very clear, must do meditation. Whatever happens, must do meditation. And especially in the moments of really, when there is some big trouble, you have been building something very important, then there is a big setback, for example, and you are afraid that you are going to lose something or things like that. So at that moment you experience really, your attachment is cracking, and then you are in pain. So at those moments, if you don't give up, if you're not just going to sleep like this and under the blanket and please don't touch me, I'm just suffering through my things. But if you sit courageously and meditate and let your mind leave those thoughts and go to the divine thoughts, you will be healed, you will be rejuvenated. You not only will be healed, but you will become stronger. This is the secret of life. Through very adverse circumstances, because this is how Tantra works. You know, we have so much karma, the past actions, and we have so much distortions of the mind, so many attachments. And those attachments, you don't know what they are. You will only know when you go into circumstances. So by going through different sufferings and troubles in life, you become pure. In the beginning of meditation, the progress is very fast. You feel it very fast. Your economy grows very fast. If like all the developed country will now invest in some very undeveloped country, the economy will grow like 100% per year, the gross national product. But when it becomes developed, it cannot grow so fast. It will grow 3%, 5% per year. So also you, the first year of your spirituality, very fast. You give up bad habits, you become much easier for you to go through any kind of conflict in life. But later it goes deeper. You still have attachments. Like those troubles that troubled me 20 years ago, 28 years ago. To me, it's like, what is that? Why didn't I think that it was important even? It doesn't trouble me now. But still, now I have some things that trouble me. And it goes like deeper. So that purification on the spiritual path, it has to go deeper until you become completely pure and completely clean. So this is the process. And then either you suffer in that process, and through suffering you become purified, or you struggle and reach to spirituality. So exercises to balance the hormones, skill to let go, concentration on higher idea, on consciousness, better you learn individual technique of meditation, or even basic technique of meditation. On this channel we have Bhavanam Kevalam. We will leave the link in the description. And after practicing 100 hours of Bhavanam Kevalam, you can learn first lesson of meditation, initiation. You write to us and we will guide you how to do that. So you need to have like a weapon to fight with your attachment. Otherwise, this attachment is like big gorilla, and you are with nothing, with bare hands. You cannot fight. So you need to get a very, very big stick and then fight with that gorilla. So that is your meditation. That's your weapon. And then another thing is a mission in life. Be focused on a mission in life. You have goal. You have clear goal. And all the small setbacks, all the partner have betrayed, some conflict here, the loss of money. This is insignificant once you have a mission in life. You're moving towards that mission. Those are setbacks, so they only make you stronger. So this is the other ways to overcome attachment. Attachment is the queen of the Manipura chakra. And Manipura chakra is the house of suffering. When Manipura chakra is very strong, you have good digestion, you have good temperature regulation of the body, you don't feel cold, you don't feel hot so much. But when it becomes weak, then all those tendencies of the mind, they become active, and then your digestive system is weak, you feel cold and very, very unpleasant. So yeah, it's a big challenge in life. The whole spirituality is about that, overcoming attachment to the impermanent things. We want safety, right? We want to be just constant happiness. But the moment you attach to something changeable, you will change together with that changeable. Today he is friend, tomorrow he is enemy. Imagine how painful you will feel. Who is at fault? You are at fault because you was foolish enough to put all your stakes on something impermanent. Rather, you should put on something permanent. Principles and divine consciousness. So thank you very much. I want to invite you to come sometimes to Yoga Monastery, to be with us, meditate with us, experience really powerful meditation. Yoga Monastery is in Sweden, and we have another center in India, Ananda Sambhuti. Ananda Sambhuti is a place dedicated to our Guru, and very, very good. There are some really powerful meditation places there, and you can advance your spirituality very much in that place. So come sometimes for retreats. I will be so happy to meet you physically and be inspired together with you by doing collective meditation. Yeah, and if you feel this video can help anybody, then share this video, send this video, and write in the comments what you think about attachment. Have you experienced the power of attachment in your life, or you feel you are free of attachment? How is your situation? And do you feel that those people who have stronger attachment, they are weaker or they are stronger? Who controls the situation? Who has attachment or who doesn't have the attachment? Yeah, these are interesting questions. I would like to read your comments, and I would like to see a little bit what you think. Thank you. Namaskar. Dear friends, because of your donations and contributions and support, our project can grow. I am able to record the useful videos about spirituality, meditation, inspiration, etc. Those who want to support us, you can find the link in the description of this video. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.